Hi everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining our webinar today. Thank you for joining us for the launch of Aforza B2B. All around the world, literally everywhere, we've been talking to customers from the United States through to the Philippines and Indonesia and everything in between. Customers tell us they want to reduce their cost to serve and they want to find a way to easily address the fragmented marketplaces that they have to confront in a way that they can boost revenues. And you know, one way to do that, of course, is to offer online B2B services. But to date, the only way people have been able to do that is by trying to take their B2C commerce strategy and trying to make that fit in the needs of B2B. And there's great solutions out there for your B2C commerce, things like Shopify and such like. But B2C commerce is not B2B. Welcome to the launch of Aforza B2B. My name is Dominic Donardo. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Aforza, and today I'm joined with my very good friend and colleague Nick Eels, who's our Chief Product Officer, who's going to be showing you what I'm going to be talking about. He's going to bring to life with an excellent demonstration. So today we're going to do a little brief introduction to Aforza. We're going to expand on these business challenges that I've started to paint a picture for you already, and we'll talk about how we can solve them, and then how you can easily get started and take you on the journey to B2B success. So, Aforza is a software company. We're completely dedicated to consumer products, consumer healthcare industries. We work with clients all around the world, from in my home nation, Scotland, companies like White Mackay, through to working with Heineken, where we work with Heineken in Portugal and in Belgium and in South Africa and Namibia and Taiwan and a whole bunch of countries all over the place. We work with Molson Coors and Brewdog and with healthcare companies like Dr. Wolf and many, many more. We work with them all around the world, like 4 continents, and actually it's hard to keep track now, but it's above 30 countries. In the last 18 months or so, I think we've now transacted well over $1.5 billion, what is it saying now, $1.6 billion worth of orders. The statistics keep changing. And what we do is we help these companies with their route to market. So our software, which has been built on the shoulders of cloud computing giants like Salesforce and Google, and runs to support offline field reps on iOS and Android. Our software helps them with their route to market directly and indirectly. And you can see in this nice, beautiful graphic of the smiling user there in the middle. Today, we're talking specifically about that B2B channel, and also how linking B2B with delivery and fulfillment is such a powerful proposition. That's our subject matter for today. Now, this is really kind of interesting. Everyone can relate to this, right? So, perhaps the audience today includes both manufacturers and distributors, wholesalers, and you probably have different perspectives on this chart, but you're all somewhere in it, right? And what it kind of shows you really clearly is that when we look, even in modern markets like the UK or the United States, actually your average consumer goods company, consumer products company, struggles to reach about 20% of the universe of its customer base that doesn't quite get to. It's not being served. And this is like a huge statistic. And you can see how you have to navigate this path to get there, but how do you reach to it? And how do you do that in a way that's actually cost effective? This is a big challenge. And it's quite a lot of money left on the table. So doing it and managing your margin, controlling margins, is a key business challenge for today. Engaging these customers can be expensive if we do it the same way we always did it, right? Through that chain. And when we do get to them, we have to be very mindful of the fact that the customers, the retailers, everybody in between demands a certain level of experience. In 2023, we just have high expectations about what self-service capabilities are going to be like, and we expect them to be accurate, performant, easy to use, and very, very accessible. And doing all of that, then the third part of that challenge, of course, is, and then just make sure you can get the products to them. If you've got a broken fulfillment challenge, it kind of undoes the whole thing, doesn't it? It kind of all falls apart. It's all meaningless and pointless if you couldn't get the right products to the right people at the right time. It's kind of like to state the abundantly obvious challenge here. So, it's the expense of the model, it's about the end user experience, and then it's about fulfilling it, right? Actually getting them what they thought they were going to get and the timescales they thought they were going to get it on, right? So this end-to-end journey is the challenge that you got to do, and you want to do it in a way that controls the margins. So how do we address this? Well, we want to think about it like in terms of, well, I want to prioritize omnichannel execution. I have field sales, I have telesales, maybe I have some sort of B2B portal, something, maybe I'm doing it wrong with B2C, but I probably today need a solution that lets me manage across all these channels, like, contiguously. It has to feel like you can control like a tap, like a faucet, the amount of like volume you push for each one and how you do it to the market and how you segment it. It's got to be easy to use. It has to be highly accessible. The users it has to be a joyful experience. Many of our customers, are in HoReCa channel, and they might be like running a bar or something, and they work hard. And maybe like they're getting to bed at 1 a.m, they're thinking, oh good, I've got to place an order, I'm running out of beer or something. And like they're going to be like at 1 a.m on a tablet device trying to find a way to place that order. You got to make that easy. You got to make it seamless. You have to be where your customer needs you to be at that time. And then when you're doing that order at 1 a.m, do you know what? You want to know that all that's been recorded properly, and you have this technical ability to actually make good on the orders that have been placed. All right, so all of that is really, really important as part of the solution. So I think now it's time to bring it to life, and I'm very, very pleased to introduce my good friend and co-founder, Nikhil's. Nick, you got some ways, some scenarios here to take us through, I think, to bring all of this and to bring this value out. Are you there, Nick?
Thank you, Dominic, and thank you everyone for joining us here today on our B2B Launch webinar. I am extremely excited to show off some of the new products and capabilities that we are bringing to support that B2B journey. In the presentation that I'm going to go through today, we're going to do 3 specific demonstrations to show you some of those new capabilities. We're going to start with kind of the bread and butter. We're going to start with the fast and easy B2B self-service experience. So how a B2B customer can log into the self-service portal, they can manage their account, they can place orders, and how easy and seamless it is to do that. We're then going to move on to scenario 2, which is the execution to fulfillment, the connected execution to fulfillment. This is really important because most B2B offerings you would have looked at stop at the point of capturing an order. But for us, it's more than that. It's about actually capturing the order and then fulfilling it downstream. So that means making updates to the order via telesales. It means being able to deliver and fulfill that order to the customer's store as well. So making sure that end-to-end journey is fully connected with B2B. Scenario 3, last but not least, is going to be our promotion claim with proof of performance. So just like we've showcased in previous demonstrations with other products we've got, when you're using B2B, making sure that you can actually log a claim and you can prove that that claim is valid is extremely important. So within the B2B self-service portal, we're going to show you how after an order has been fulfilled, how the retail store owner can actually go into the portal and manage the claims process along with uploading their proof of performance. So 3 really exciting demonstrations to showcase some of this new functionality that we're launching. And let's get started with scenario 1, where we're going to be looking at a persona called Alicia. Now, Alicia is a retail store manager. She's always worried about running out of stock of critical products from the manufacturer. And to date, she's had to call into the telesales environment to place an order, or she's had to await a field rep visiting your store, which is a very, very rare occurrence where she is. So she's really pleased to be able to log into the new B2B portal and use that to manage her account, manage her orders, and to make sure she's never going to run out of stock again. So we're going to look at this 4-stage process that Alicia's going to walk through. We're going to look at how she can log in using her tablet into the B2B portal for the manufacturer, and how she's able to quickly and easily go through all of her past orders. She's able to view her account details, everything she needs to understand her business and run it from this portal. We're then going to look at how she can actually go ahead and actually place an order. So lots of different options to doing this in the portal, but we're going to show how she can use the product catalog to place customer specific orders. So that means she's getting the right pricing, the right assortments, and the right customer-specific promotions and promotion execution directly in that B2B experience. And then once she's placed that order, we're going to look at the summary experience, how she can view the discounts that are being applied, and how she can actually complete that order and push it through into fulfillment. So let's dive straight into that demonstration and have a look at it. So let's dive straight into the demonstration. So I'm logged into my website here as Alicia. So I'm the retailer and I've logged onto the Good Drinks website, ready to manage my account and place some new orders. So immediately when I log in on my tablet, I'm offered some customer-specific promotions. So everything I'm seeing here is dependent on me as the retailer. So all of these promotions, all of these different product ranges, I know they are being specifically targeted to me. And that means we can constantly be selling to the retailer and make sure that we're putting the right products in front of them at every point of this journey. As I scroll down, I can see my store. And this is where I can start to see my previous orders, any unpaid invoices, any open claims I've got, which we'll come on to in a later scenario. So it's just really, really easy for me to understand exactly what's going on with my store, where my orders might be, and to initiate new claims and pay my invoices. Now, we've also got this button here that says Predict Next Order. So if I wanted to, I don't have to go through the whole process of choosing products from a catalog and configuring promotions. Actually, I just want to get a new order into the system as quick as possible. And if I click this Predict Next Order button, it's going to look at my previous orders, it's going to look at what I've done in the past, it's going to look at the rate of sale, and it's going to give me an estimated order that I can then just confirm and send to Good Drink. So it's all about making sure the retailers have an optimal experience and they can efficiently and effectively create new orders as quickly as possible. So lowering that barrier to entry. So that's great. In this case, what we're going to do is we're actually going to start a new order from scratch. So I can show you how your retailer, Alicia, would actually go about creating a new order for the first time. So I can see there's a banner here for my latest promotions. I can simply click Start Shopping, and this is going to take me into the product catalog where I have my full range, range of assortments available to me. And again, just like the home page, everything that I'm viewing here is relevant to me and is specifically tailored to me as a customer. So all of the assortments and all of the products I'm being shown are eligible for me. All of the specific discounting and pricing that appears on this page is the pricing that's specific for me as a customer as well. And all of the promotions that I'm being highlighted with as well, again, they're specific for me. So this is very, very new in that each customer is getting a completely unique experience when they log into the B2B portal. And depending on the type of retailer, their importance to us, the contracts we've got in place, they're going to get that tailored experience with the right prices and the right products. So as I'm searching through this catalog, I can obviously start typing in and searching for the specific products I'm interested in, but I can also start looking at things like the assortment. So I could say, I just want to see my beverages, and I could click through and apply that, and it's going to filter the catalog down to just show me the beverages. I could look at the different families or the product types. And what's really interesting as well is I can look at my history. So I can say, I just want to see products that I've personally placed orders for in the last 3 orders. So it's just really easy to start narrowing down and searching through this catalog, which could be quite an extensive catalog. Again, lowering that barrier of entry to just placing an order very quickly. So as I scroll down here, I'm going to start adding some things to my cart. So I can simply just tap and click, and it's extremely fast and easy to start adding these new products. I could even type in if I wanted to. So I'm going to type in 10 on that one, and everything is immediately and instantly added to my shopping cart. So very quick, very easy. I can also see some of my products have these promotion notifications on them, meaning there's a special deal or discount I can take part in. If I click on one of these notifications, it tells me what that promotion is. So in this case, there's a buy 5, get 1 free that I'm eligible for. And if I want that promotion, I can simply tap on it. And this is going to take me into a guided experience where it helps me configure that promotion and essentially keeps the guardrails on as I add it to my shopping basket. So I can see here that there's a branded gondola agreement I have to have. So I have to get that front of store gondola, but it's given to me for a discount. I can then start configuring what soft drinks I want. So I'm going to choose 4 of these soft drinks. So I can pick any 4 I want. And as soon as I've picked 4, it goes green. It says, great, you've done that. And then I can choose one for free. And as I add 1, it's going to go green. If I was trying to add 2 here, it's not going to let me continue. That's not valid anymore. So these guardrails are there in place to make sure that the promotion is executed correctly for this customer based on the rules that you've set up. Now, I like this promotion so much, I'm going to just add another 10 of them to the cart. And just like that, everything has been configured, priced correctly, and I know that everything is accurate. I'm going to add that promotion. Perfect. So I've added that promotion to the cart. You can see a little notification's gone off those items because I've already activated that promotion. And I'm now happy with this basket that I've been configuring. So I'm going to go to my shopping basket and I'm going to get a summary of everything that I've ordered, the pricing, and all the tax details and the special discounts I'm getting as a customer as well. So I can see here I've added some soft drinks, and then I've got this soft drinks promotion, the buy 5 get 1 free, and I can see the individual products that I've put in there as part of that as well. And I get my total price with all my taxes there. So I can click the checkout button, and that is going to complete that order. It's going to send it through to the manufacturer, good drink for picking and distribution. And it's as simple as that. So within a couple minutes, logging in on my tablet as a retailer, I was able to scroll through a personalized homepage where I'm getting relevant promotions and products pushed to me. I was able to manage my account looking at my previous orders and my invoices. And then very quickly and easily, I was able to configure a brand new order from scratch on my tablet directly from my store, getting the right prices, the right products, the right promotions sent to me. And then I can go check out and send that through to the manufacturer. So that was scenario 1. I think we can all agree that it was extremely simple to use, and it looked great. Hopefully you all agree it looked great. Now I'm going to swap over to scenario 2. And scenario 2 is where things get interesting, because we're now going to see what happens when that order comes into the system from Alicia. How do we manage it? And what are the next steps in getting that fulfilled or updated if there's something that needs changing? Okay, so just to recap, what you just saw was Alicia, a retail store owner, logging into a B2B portal using her tablet, easily managing her account, viewing her past orders, and if she wanted to, with a single click, creating a new order. She then goes through a really simple and easy ordering process where she can add products and promotions to her cart, all priced correctly, all the right assortments, all the right promotions for her as a customer, and then how she can complete that order and send it through to HQ to be fulfilled. Really exciting. Let's move on to scenario 2, and scenario 2 is going to pick up where Alicia left off. We're going to be taking on the persona of Leon, and Leon's job is really the delivery and fulfillment of these orders coming through from B2B. So in this demonstration, we're going to be seeing firstly how Alicia can make a change to an order by calling the call center and having a telesales agent pick up that order and make some adjustments to it. And then we're going to be looking at Leon as he logs into the delivery app, and he uses that to manage his visits, plan his deliveries, load up his van, and ultimately fulfill that delivery and all of the products to Alicia in her store. So let's dive into the demonstration and take a look at this scenario. So let's dive into the demonstration. And as I mentioned, we are going to start here logged in as Leon, one of our fulfillment managers. And Leon is looking at the Fresh Start Shop Southeast, which is Alicia's store, because Alicia has just rung in and has asked to make some changes to her latest order. So on the screen, Leon is able to very quickly and easily have an overview of the account, which has all come through from that B2B portal. He can see previous things that have been stocked at the store. He can see the last completed order, which we'll look at in a second, account balances, previous visits, deliveries, etc. All of this is available, so he has a good understanding of Alicia's history when she rings in. And he can see the previous order here that was placed recently is order 384, and he's able to click through into that. And that is going to open up the configuration screen where he can see the activated order that Alicia placed in that B2B portal. So this has the exact same promotion, the exact same products that were added to the cart with the right pricing and the right assortments. So Leon can ask Alicia, what would you like to change about this order? And she can give some details. So perhaps she's looking to add a few more products on there. So he can do that directly from the catalog into the cart. And she said perhaps she wants to update her promotion as well. So instead of 10, she really liked that promotion. She wants to have 20 of that instead. So he can go ahead and he can update that. The new price is listed, which he can relay to Alicia, and he can update that. And just like that, the new discounts have come into effect. The new order discounts have been applied as well because she's purchased more items. She's getting 25% off that order. Tax has been updated, and everything looks good to Alicia. So Leon can go ahead and say, great, let me complete that order for you. You're on track with your delivery. It's going to be delivered tomorrow as scheduled, and now with the correct products that you've just updated here today. So we'll now move over from the telesales experience where Leon was able to very quickly and easily update an order that had come in through the B2B portal. And we're going to move on to the delivery experience where we're going to look at a delivery manager and how they can use the mobile app to complete this delivery. Okay, so here I am now logged in as the delivery manager, and I'm using the Aforza mobile application to go about my deliveries for the day. On this homepage, the first thing I need to do is load up my van so I can see all the products I need to deliver today, including that order from Alicia that is our first stop on the route. So I can go ahead, I've loaded the van. At any point in time, I can view my van manifest to see what's currently on stock in my van. And I can also keep track of my virtual wallet and my deliveries completed using our KPIs. So I can see my route here, and the very first stop I need to make is to Alicia's store to perform that visit and to execute the delivery. So if I go ahead and I start that visit, I can check in when I get there after navigating there, and I can see I have a number of tasks to do. The very first task is deliver that order to Alicia from the B2B self-service. So when I click on the deliver order, I can see what I'm going to need to do. I need to unload, I need to deliver, and then I need to review. And I can go through that process. So I can start the delivery and I can check all of these off as I go. Perhaps there was a damaged item in the car. So actually we are going to say there's only 19 of those. And once this is done, I can continue to unload those items. And now I can then move to Alicia and have her accept delivery of each of these items. Now, again, she can go through perhaps, again, some of these items are damaged, or there's an incorrect item, or there's something out of date. We could save all these issues as part of the delivery so that Alicia is only getting the correct products that she needs, and we don't have to go through a lengthy returns process. Now, once I've completed that, I can see that we've delivered 135 of the items, 7 were rejected, and Alicia can go in here and enter her details, collecting her signature as part of the process. And we can go ahead and complete that delivery and move on with the rest of the visit. So now Alicia, after placing that B2B order in the self-service portal, has now gone through and made changes to it via the telesales. So she's called in and made some updates to it. And then it's been fulfilled using the delivery management within the Aforza mobile application. All of this was completely seamless and end-to-end on the single Aforza platform. So now let's move on to scenario 3. And we can look at Alicia's experience after that order's been delivered and after it's been selling in the store for a period of time. Okay, so once again, just to recap, what you just saw was Alicia able to make a change to her order by calling a call center. So that exact same B2B order was available to her immediately. And then Leon being able to fulfill that new updated order using the Aforza offline delivery management experience, where he was able to see the order, see the products, and place that delivery in situ for Alicia. So let's now move on to our final demonstration, the final scenario today. And we're going to be going back to Alicia. So Alicia, after she's received that order, she's received all of the products and the promotional material, she's now displaying that promotion in the store and she's selling the products. And she wants to make a claim. to get some of the money back as promised by that promotional contract she's got with the manufacturer. And to do that, again, she's going to log into the self-service portal, and she's going to be able to see all of the account management capabilities that we talked about before. But importantly, she's also going to be able to see her claims. And this is where she can manage all the different claims that she's got open and pending, and she can log a new claim. And when she creates that new claim for that specific promotion, she's also able to upload proof of performance. So she can take photos directly from her tablet when in the B2B experience and take photos of the promotional content, the shelving, the products in the store, to make sure that when she logs that claim, she's got the proof there for the manufacturer to verify. So let's go into this final demonstration and I'll show you how we do this. So to do this, we are going to be logging back into the B2B self-service experience as Alicia. And Alicia, as before, can use this home screen to navigate down and look at all of her store details. So here she can see the orders, including the one that was just delivered recently. She can also see her open claims. And this is where she can start monitoring and managing the claims process for her store. So she can see she's had a number of open claims over the past few weeks. There's one that's been paid, there's a couple that have been approved and just waiting for payment, and then there's a few that she's submitted as well that are under review. And she can use this screen to just simply and easily understand where each claim is in the process, and she can also use it to create her new claims. So by clicking on the new button, she's able to quickly and easily enter the details of this new claim, including how much money is owed as part of that claim, the justification for why she is owed that amount of money. And then importantly, she can also link it back to the promotion that she purchased. So this is the promotion that was available to her and to her store, and she's now able to submit the claim against that specific promotion. And if she wanted to, she could get more granular, putting in the actual products that she is claiming back against as well. So she can go ahead and save that, and that's created the new claim in the system in the B2B portal. And she now has that claim available that she can modify, she can track, and she can collaborate with the company Good Drink on as well. Now, as part of that claim, she's put in the basic details, but what she really needs to do is add some proof. So proof of performance to make sure that the gondola is in the front of the store as was specified, and the right products are on the store and the right prices are being applied. So in the proof tab, this is where she can actually start uploading her documents to prove that she is in compliance for this claim. So you can see she's already actually uploaded a few here, some shelf images, and she can go in and she can edit these and modify them as needed as well. So this is just showing that the shelves have been stocked correctly with the right products in the right location, so that when she does put that claim in, she is able to justify it. And what's also useful for Alicia is that as she's uploading these proof of performance, they can automatically be run through image recognition, so that when she opens up one of these pictures that she's uploaded, she can immediately see that products have been recognized on the shelf. So she can see in this case that all of her products have been added there and they've been identified being top of shelf. Or she can see the actual share of shelf. So she can see how the image recognition has calculated that there's a 47% share of shelf there, which is in compliance for the promotion that she's claiming against. So all of these can be automated as part of the B2B portal experience without Alicia or the retailer needing to do anything. If she wanted to, she could add more photos directly from the tablet, from the gallery, or even upload files from here as well. So for instance, her sell-out data that might be applicable to generating that claim amount as well. So once this is all done, once she's added her proof, she can go ahead and submit it for approval and add her comments. And this is going to push it back to the manufacturer so that Good Drink can start analyzing that claim, looking at the proof of performance, and then hopefully paying that claim out to Alicia. So again, in just a few clicks, we were able to very easily show how Alicia, as a retailer, can log into the B2B self-service portal. They can manage their open claims, and they can easily log a new claim based on the promotions that have been purchased and delivered into the store, and how she's easily able to upload proof of performance directly from that portal, directly from her tablet device as well, making it super easy and seamless to manage her store and her business using the Good Drink B2B portal. So that was the last of our 3 demonstrations. And what you just saw was fast and easy B2B self-service, where Alicia can log into a portal and place orders. We saw how important it is to have that connected fulfillment and execution off the back of those B2B orders. So being able to place a delivery off the back of it. And then finally, we showed you how actually the B2B portal can be used for claims management and for uploading your proof of performance right directly with the manufacturer. So this is really just a taste of all of the new capabilities that we are launching. The portal can be used for absolutely everything from visit management to scheduling deliveries to paying your invoices. And if you're interested in seeing some of those new capabilities, we'd be happy to do a further deep dive demonstration. Just let us know. But thank you for spending time watching this. Really appreciate all of our support from our prospects and our customers, giving us feedback on these new capabilities. What I'm going to do now is hand it back over to Dominic, and he can do a little recap and we can get into some Q&A. Thank you again.
Wow. So I've seen it before. It's kind of, I always say this actually, I guess it's kind of silly, but I kind of get impressed by our own demos even when I've seen them multiple times. Thank you, Nick, that was fantastic. Let me just quickly recap what you just saw. You saw, Nick, did you see how we prioritized omnichannel execution? How fast and easy the self-service capabilities were? How even now you can go back and edit within telesales? How it was linked to fulfillment? All on one platform. Very powerful. Think about the statistics. McKinsey will say that in a mature B2B setup, like what was demonstrated there, you can reduce your cost to serve by between 1 and 2/3. That's huge. That's incredible impact on your margins. Meanwhile, at the same time, this gives you a way to economically reach up to 20% of your market. Again, another McKinsey statistic. I really believe this is a way forward. It also, if you think about it, lets you balance between your channels and potentially gives you a route to upskilling your existing field teams to perhaps take on other tasks over time, more qualitative work, more promotional work, perhaps point of sale work. So I think using B2B in conjunction with other channels is definitely the way to go in 2023. Now, what should you do next? Well, we've been thinking about this and we know that this is what we're talking about. Can feel sometimes quite daunting. There's a lot of things to consider. How will customers adopt this? Maybe some of the younger generation will, but we might assume that the older generation doesn't. There's lots of parts to this to consider. But the thing to think about first is, how do I understand the value case? That's why we've been putting quite some significant effort into trying to give you a user-friendly way to understand that. So we're unveiling here a value case, self-assessment tool that you can use to try and get a feeling for what value you could get from using the solutions like that we've been displaying to you today. So highly encourage you to have a play with that. And do that as the next step. And of course, if you want to talk to somebody, if you want to get like some consultative help for your scenario, like use the contact points being displayed to you today, and we'll be delighted to help you and maybe help you unpick the value case and maybe tune it a little bit more for you. But start with that and get a rough idea of how it can help you. I really hope you've enjoyed this. I'm going to bridge now to do some Q&A, so be patient with me while I try and find my way through the system to see the questions that you guys have got coming in. There seems to be quite a lot going on, and I'm going to answer some questions now for a few minutes. And Nick, I hope you're still there to help me if I need it.